Thank you very much for the interest you have shown in the Czech Republic, which has always been famous for its glamorous past, multicultural experiences, and a myriad of heritage sites, thanks to which we can tell others something about us and our country. But the Czech Republic, the country I have the privilege to represent in India, is also famous for its hospitality and open-mindedness of its people. And this is also the feedback I receive from my friends here quite often. Talking to them, they mentioned that being in Prague, they felt as if they were at home. Dear friends, once again, thank you very much for being with us today. Stay safe, and in particular, be ready to visit the Czech Republic. We don't know yet when all these travel restrictions will be lifted, but rest assured that we will be keen to welcome you in the heart of Europe when the pandemic situation is over.
Everyone, I would like to welcome you at this presentation of the Czech Republic. My name is Marek Roukil and I'm an international marketing manager at Czech Tourism, specialized for an Indian market. I would be your host for today's presentation, so let me take you to this country in the Central Europe, the country which has uncommon history, unique traditions, charming nature, and really traditional and typical cuisine, which you should definitely taste, and altogether you should really experience it. The Czech Republic as a country is in the Central Europe. It's really heart of Europe, part of the European Union and the Schengen area. The currency of the Czech Republic is the Czech crown, which equals to 3 INRs approximately. The capital city of Prague, I believe everyone would know. The country has a really great accessibility with the 5 international airports and belongs to one of the safest destinations in the world. The main entrance gate to the Czech Republic from India would be Václav Havel Airport Prague, which is the biggest international airport of the Czech Republic, one of the best ones in the Central Europe or Europe itself. The connectivity to the Czech Republic is really great. Unfortunately, there is not a direct flight from India, but there is so many companies flying to the Czech Republic to Prague. So I believe everyone will select his favorite one. The Czech Republic is not a huge one. It's a smaller landlocked country, which you can easily drive by your car from the west to the east in, let's say, 5 hours. So everything is really accessible. The top places of the Czech Republic would be Prague, Karlovy Vary, Brno, or other cities. Really important thing is that there is so many cities you might pass when you go for a road trip for the Europe. But if you select the Czech Republic as a mono destination, it still has a lot to offer. For example, you can stay in Prague for a few days to experience the western part of the Czech Republic, and then you can easily move in, let's say, 2.5 hours by car or by bus to Brno and experience the second part of the Czech Republic and have a, let's say, 1 week Czech experience. Czech Republic is really famous for its castles and chateaus, for the beautiful nature and historical towns. In total, it has 14 UNESCO heritage sites on the list. As I've said, this destination is full of beautiful nature, like you can see over there. The typical one is also the spa and spa treatments of more than 30 spa towns. The capital you really might know is Prague, and you really must see it. The city, the mother of the cities, is in the very center of the Czech Republic, also called the heart of Europe, and full of the beautiful history and traditions. The city as itself, from the practical part or practical way, is really easily accessible by walk. You can easily go through the tiny streets and beautiful squares, experience the monuments and historical buildings. But what should be really mentioned as well is that the density of the public transport is really, really huge, and almost everywhere you can go by tram, by bus, or by underground. The city itself is really historic, but modern as well. It's the city of never-ending happenings. The city full of beautiful buildings and monuments, where you can find boutique stores or shops to buy traditional souvenirs. Actually, Prague is one of the cities with the highest densities of the shopping malls and boutique stores. There's also a unique cafe experience. You can definitely taste the traditional cafe lifestyle, or try the traditional Czech cuisine, which is really extraordinary and tasty. But if you don't want to try the Czech one and you want to, let's say, get back to the roots, there is also a lot of Indian restaurants, not only in Prague, but in Czech Republic in general. The Czech Republic is a great paradise for culture, and Prague as a capital is the main hub of it, full of entertainment and a nightlife. And as I've mentioned, this is a great place for the shopping lovers. It's really necessary to say that Prague is really a city offering first-class services for any clients. There is so many international hotel brands, and not only hotel brands. This city is really great for any type of clientele. What I would really recommend is to experience Prague from the different angles. For example, from the riverside, you can hire a boat or you can hire a bike. Just experience it. Really traditional experiences from the vintage car. You can drive through the streets and experience it like in the 50s or 60s of the last century. What is really important to say is that Prague is really a favorite destination for lovers, for honeymooners, and for weddings as well. Not so far from Prague is the tiny town, the living fairy tale called Český Krumlov, which is the entrance gate to Šumava National Park, which is the beautiful nature reserve, really close to the Czech-Austrian border. This town is full of the, let's say, fairy tale stories and beautiful streets and tiny alleyways. You can definitely go near to the Vltava River or to reach this beautiful castle. But what I would really recommend is not to go there for only one-day trip. I would recommend you to go there for at least one night to see the city in the morning, in the sunrise. Really close to Prague, like 2.5 hours by car, is the famous Spa Triangle. The Spa Triangle means that there are three cities, three towns, Karlovy Vary, Mariánské Lázně, and Františkovy Lázně, which are really traditional one for the, let's say, power and healing power of the thermal springs. The so-called capital of the spa is Karlovy Vary, which is the jewel of the West Bohemian Spa Triangle, where you can experience the beautiful architecture, but most importantly, the healing power of this traditional medicine. Karlovy Vary is also the city and the cradle of the Karlovy Vary International Film Festival, so you can definitely meet the stars of the silver screen when you go there in July. What is really important to say is that the Czech Republic is really famous destination for filmmakers. There were so many international movies shoot over there, for example, Casino Royale or Mission Impossible, but also Bollywood movies were shoot over there, like Rockstar or Jab Hari Met Sejal. As I've mentioned at the beginning, The Czech Republic is the country of the castles and chateaus. There is too many of them. Behind every single corner you can go for a walk and a tour of the castle or chateau. But really important thing is that a lot of them were rebuilt to the chateau lodgings, to the hotels and accommodations, where you can be pampered as a royal family and just enjoy yourself, enjoy the wellness, and just relax in the nature for a couple of days. Czech Republic is really great place for unique family holidays. You can definitely experience a picnic in the great green gardens and beautiful places with your family. What I would recommend is to go to South Moravia, the Garden of Europe, for example, near to this beautiful castle of Lednice, which is a part of Lednice-Valtice area, written to the UNESCO Heritage List, and experience it, because this area is really famous for winery and wine producers. So let's try it. Let's go there. Let's experience it. South Moravia is really close to Brno, the second largest city, which is so-called the capital of South Moravia. This city is really vibrant and young city full of students, universities, and traditional cafes and bistros. And what I would really recommend you to stay there over at least one night to experience the nightlife and the lifestyle of the city, which is not so far from the Czech capital Prague, like 2.5 hours by car, or only 1.5 hours from Vienna in Austria. Czech Republic as itself has its own Czech Convention Bureau, which is the first neutral partner for you when you are considering to organize any MICE event in any Czech city or town. They will definitely help you to plan or organize an event or site inspection. They will help you to find any venue. They will do it in cooperation with 12 regional convention bureaus and partners, starting from Prague to any other regions of the Czech Republic. What I would like to mention are the, let's say, the 3 top venues in Prague. One of them is the O2 Universum, which is the newest venue and one of the biggest one, with a capacity around 10,000 people, which was built in 2019, and there is also a hotel nearby for your needs. The second one is Prague Congress Center, which is also one of the biggest and largest ones, with the capacity almost 10,000 people, having so many smaller conference rooms and bigger ones as well. This Congress Center is really newly reconstructed and can fit all your needs. Last but not least is the Quebec Center Prague, which is not so huge like the 2 before, but it's really extraordinary, let's say, really modern and really inspiring for you. For example, it was inspired by the Czech traditional architecture called Cubism. I was talking about the regions and the regional convention bureaus. One of them is, for example, Karlovy Vary region and the convention bureau of this region. This is a great place for your conferences and events as well, because it has a huge capacity of hotels. It's around 500 hotels with a capacity of 33,000 people. It's because of its spa heritage, let's say, because there is so many spa resorts and spa towns. Another place is Olomouc region, which is really great place for an incentive. You can definitely go there for a small conference and then to get to the very northern part of this region, which is really famous for its fresh air. Actually, it's called as a lungs of the Europe, because there is the freshest air in the Europe, and you can go for a hike, for a walk in the beautiful nature. Next to this region is Ostrava. On the other side, this is the industrial area of the Czech Republic, so it can provide you an extraordinary experience having an event in old industrial buildings. What I would really recommend you is to experience any international events like Colors of Ostrava Music Festival or any golf tours, which is really interesting in this area to see it in these contrasts. From the MICE perspective, really interesting is also Brno and South Moravia. I've said that Brno is really vibrant and young city, so it's really important work for an incentive programs like the beer or wine tours of the city or the whole South Moravian area. You can definitely experience hot air balloon flights over the scenic Palava Hills in this area, because it's really magnificent to see the sunrise or a sunset from the hot air balloon. What I would say about the Czech Republic, you should definitely experience it. Experience its traditional gastronomy, traditional wine production, which is really something you shouldn't miss. Try it from the local producers in the South Moravia region, and for example, go to wine cellar and experience the traditional music and folklore over there. Czech Republic is really famous for its beer. It's also called the capital or the cradle of the beer. So let's taste the beer all over the Czech Republic, wherever you go. But what is really extra and special experience is to try a beer spa. To have a tub full of beer, to be in the beer and drink a beer right from the tap. As I said, Czech Republic is really great for an adrenaline adventure like skydiving or hot air balloon flights. You can also visit any international events, or you can drive a rally or try a tank drive over there. What you should really not miss is the nightlife of the Czech Republic, the lifestyle of this country, the beauties behind every single corner during the day or night, and try the Czech beer and just enjoy it. You can enjoy it from any angle you would like to, but believe me, you will definitely love it and get back to your country really full of stories and beautiful moments to think about. Thank you so much for your attention. I believe this presentation was valuable for you, and once the situation allows it, I believe we'll really soon meet in the Czech Republic, and the Czech Republic will be one of your first destinations you would go. Thank you so much one more time. If there is anything you would like to ask or add or mention, I'm always here for you. Here you can find my contact details, so you can easily reach me anytime. Thank you so much for your attention. Have a nice day and bye-bye.